Hi there, welcome to this live Zoom call. So today we're talking about DAX 30, which is also known as German 30. These are top German companies, top 30 German companies, and that's the index for them. So currently German 30 on a short time frame, where we're looking at, because we're mostly looking to scalp this. We're mostly looking to scalp the indices usually. So currently testing a very strong support level at this level here on a 15-minute time frame, 15-minute support level. Also, price is currently, below, just broken above this quite a strong downtrend. So we can expect, that German 30 to keep rising. It could rise by end of today, 132 to 40, about like, 13,240, and right now it's 13,218. So it could rise about 20, 12 pips, 12 points or so, which is about 120, 130 pips. So you could see a DAX 30 rising that strongly today. Also, trading DAX 30 is quite easy because it's a German indices, plus it's more profitable. It's a lot profitable. The only thing is you have to have a really good account size for you to really trade indices. You can't really trade. You can't really trade indices, such as DAX 30 or DJ 30 with a small account, because it's going to put a really big dent in your account size. For example, right now, for the market is starting to move. So if you were to enter the market right now and, hold your position all the way up today, you'll be in fairly decent profits. But again, I would not recommend trading DAX 30 or any indices with a small account, because it is quite risky. A minimum you need to have is a 5K minimum for you guys to really trade all these indices with a decent account size. So currently we are just support level, so waiting for the support level to. So our next target zone would be this level here. Once DAX 30 reaches this level, then we might look to sell, close the position, and probably enter a sell trade to hold it back all the back to lows of 113, 13,215, so which is this level here, because we do expect DAX 30 to probably range for a bit before we can see a massive breakout upwards. Also tomorrow we have an Fed interest decision, which will also affect the indices market. So if interest decision is bad, we could see DAX 30 actually plummeting and going back to the lows of 13,142. So keeping a close eye tomorrow's news, because it will be one of the major news, when it comes to trading. So let's talk about how to enter stocks. So stocks are basically, Google, Facebook, Netflix, Tesla. All these are stock markets. So let's look like Tesla, because that's the hottest stock. So TSLA is a ticker for Tesla. So look at Tesla again. So Tesla currently, you can clearly see it's quite a strong upward momentum. You might see a lot of gaps. So these gaps usually happen just before the market, trading market really opens. The trading market usually opens at 2:30. This 2:30 p.m. GMT. So that's when the American trading market usually opens up. Then you can enter the stock. So right now Tesla looks like a very strong buy, going up quite strongly. We could see Tesla as high as 501 by the end of this week. And if that level breaks, Tesla at one point was, as you guys already know, if I just zoom out, go to monthly quickly. Tesla, oh sorry, this is a split stock. Okay, no, Tesla at one point, if you guys have already seen, was 1400. Right now after split stock, so they have split this Tesla stock into five, stocks. So 1500 became like into five. So that's why it's right now rising. We could see, again, Tesla is very strong right now, guys. We could see Tesla going as high as 500, which it was on the split on 1st of September. So Tesla looking to go all the way to 500, which is about 52, dollars. It could add it to stock by the end of this week. Again, if you're entering this trade, again, do not enter stock or anything like that with a small account, because you will not able to hold that trade, because when you trade stock, it takes quite a big chunk out of your account as a margin. It holds a really really high margin, so you have to be really careful when you're trading stock. But again, Tesla right now looks a very beautiful stock. If you have 6K plus account, we do recommend joining VIP, because we did send a Tesla stock out today, a Tesla trade out today, which is VIP, a stock trade out today in VIP, and they actually are banking, because they entered somewhere around here, somewhere on this level here of a third for just about when the price broke above this 50 EMA, which was this level 395. So since then it's been rising. We clearly see it's quite good profits. We are going to hold all the way back to 500, probably look to sell the stock around there when the price reaches there's a good resistance. So this is the key level we're looking at. Once the price reaches there, we're going to look to sell the stock, because most likely it's going to drop back to lows of 1452. We could see a 50 point then $50 range, up and down, up and down. So keeping a close eye how Tesla really works right now. Has broken above a quite strong resistance. This level resistance here 1420 325 was a major resistance because price was here last time as well on the 4th of September. Then we had a massive drop, but today has finally broken with a quite strong gap in between. So we can clearly see Tesla is rising. And in coming days, in less, as I said, in 5 days, we could see Tesla has 500, even 510, but keeping it close at the 500 mark because that's a good sign. That's a good level for us to sell. We could sell, then again hold a position all the way back to, as I said, back to this gap between here, which is 417 to 415. So that's a Tesla stock we're looking at to trade. Again, to trade stock, you just have to look for a basic way to trade stock is to look for support and resistance. So you can clearly see, it's quite hard to really pinpoint support resistance when it comes to stock because of all these gaps. That's why you need to be a bit more, advanced when it comes to trading stocks. You cannot trade stocks just with the basic forex knowledge because you are most likely going to get caught out and you're going to lose big money. Trading stocks, do not trade stocks if you have no clue how to trade. If you're not advanced in forex, because if you are going to do that, you are going to lose money. To trade stocks, you need to have a really powerful understanding of how market really moves. You have to really look for quite a few price action. You cannot just enter a trade on a basic price action movement. No, you have to really pinpoint the support resistance. You have to keep an eye where the gaps are. So gaps are really important, guys, because gaps really tell you where the market really is going to move, because sometimes a gap can happen. For example, over here when the price moved up, there's a gap happened, and you might have seen that there's a gap, is upward, so people were buying, but you know what, this was a strong gap because we know previously the candle closed quite bearish, so most likely it was going to go down. It did go down all the way back to 329. Now since then, after reaching here, we had a kind of a V shape, a V recovery, so we look for a V pattern. Highs of this. So once the price came close here, we waited, we didn't enter the market straight away. Then we got a candle which closed strongly above 50 EMA. Then we waited again. Then we had a candle close above 50 EMA again. That was the sign for us to really enter the market. Again, you have to be patient with stocks. You cannot enter the stock market straight away, guys. So again, if you do want to learn how to trade stocks, which is profitable, all the world, in the world, all the companies, all the big hedge funds, all the big, banks do trade stocks. So it's very important to know really how to trade stock, because it does give a lot of clue what will happen in the forex, and a lot of forex gives a lot of clue what will happen in the stock. So currently, again, Tesla 448 could be looking to close the day at 462, just about $10 up or so. We could see Tesla adding more $10 by the end of today, and when the market opens tomorrow, we could see Tesla going up back up to 497 again. Tomorrow is a Fed interest rate decision again, so again, any interest rate hike would affect stocks, so probably more likely going to close some position before the interest rate decision comes out at 7 p.m. GMT. But watching close eye how Tesla really moves. Let's quickly move on to the next thing, which is expectation for gold. So again, gold is really in a range bound mode again after moving quite furiously today, guys. Again, went all the back to 1970, which we talked about yesterday as well. So went all the back to 1970, then dropped back to this 50 MA support level at 4 hour, then currently retesting the level of 1956. So on a short-term basis, on a 15-minute time frame, quickly we are seeing some kind of a pullback upwards, but again, we need to keep a close eye into this resistance zone here, which is a 1960 resistance zone. So as long as the price is lingering around here, we can enter the market at sell or a buy. Once the price breaks above this, then will give us a good opportunity for us to enter the market back to 1969 all the way up to 1970. But again, keeping a close eye tomorrow's interest decision, which will be a massive day, guys, because it's a quite important interesting decision tomorrow, because again, any news that's going to affect the US economy will push gold upwards quite strongly. So we could see gold actually finally breaking above this ranging market tomorrow, breaking above 1970 and going all the way to 2000. So quite a big day tomorrow for gold, guys. If you are in VIP, you are gonna join VIP, guys. If you do not join VIP tomorrow, you are gonna miss out on a lot of good trades, guys. A lot of good trades, believe me, because tomorrow is gonna be berserk. Gold is gonna go berserk, stocks gonna be berserk, and especially DXY, which is dollar index, gonna be berserk tomorrow, guys. So thank you so much for joining. Again, if you have any questions, you can tell me now, and I'll be more than happy to help you. All right, guys, thank you so much.